Hey you guys, I'm starting the macaroni and cheese. I had did a whole intro before this, so it will be on, hopefully it will be on here because I was explaining to you how I show my love through cooking and stuff like that. So, we've already boiled the noodles and I have half, of the package of noodles inside the pan, at the pot, and I also have half inside of this roasting pan. That's just so we can incorporate all the ingredients together fully before we actually, bake. So this is actually the first item I'm fixing for Thanksgiving. So while the noodles are still hot, I added some butter, and it's just any butter. I use butter that has olive oil in it. So I just made sure I put enough in there for that. We're also using heavy cream. This little teeny container costs about $5, but it makes the world of difference in the meal that you're cooking. Okay, so I also have my greens over there. I have my greens over there, and they are washing. Um, they're soaking. They've been soaking for a while. And I have on the burner, I have my smoked neck, my smoked turkey neck, and they are boiling with the seasoning and everything, preparing basically like Sexy Tina says, a pot liquor for our greens. Okay. All right. So this is just your regular mild cheddar. So if you're just keeping up with the ingredients, heavy whipped cream, butter with olive oil. This is some Velveeta, and also the mild cheddar. So as you see, it's going to be an extremely cheesy dish, but it's macaroni and cheese. So how can we have it any other way, right? Now I separate my macaroni and cheese so that it can basically, because I've been to people's houses where their macaroni and cheese, the first layer is so good, and then all the other layers, it's barely anything. It's like just eating noodles. So that we never have that problem, and all the cheese is incorporated through the whole dish. Just to ensure that, I just separate it. Make one layer, season it, add the cream, the butter, and the cheese and all that, and then I just proceed with the other layer and top it like that. That way you never have any issues with it not being the way it's supposed to. Now you're also going to need, besides your heavy cream, you're going to need eggs as well. And what the egg does to the macaroni and cheese is it binds it. It binds it so that all the ingredients come together. Chuck, what I look like in my town? Huh?
Chucky! 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 Say hi! Who is it? Who is it?
You have to excuse that everything is all over the place because, as you know, I'm limited on my space. But as long as it gets done.
Eye makeup flawless. king.
You've been having king-like qualities lately?
Yep. Get out my pockets, you thief.
These eggs I bought because not only for all of the dishes, it's just easier to buy it like this, but I bought it because also I'm fixing deviled eggs, so you guys will be able to see that as well. What's the time right now?
8 minutes.
8 minutes into or 8 minutes once
Yeah, you're 6 minutes in.
because you know it's incremental to the 10.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, so let's see. The heavy cream. You guys know I do not measure. I do not use a measuring device. I don't use a measuring device because I've been doing this for a while, so I know how much is needed for certain things. A lot of people use canned milk, and that's great too. But I'm telling you, if you use the heavy cream, it will create a even more creamy texture because with the combination of good cheese and also the egg and the butter. Trust me, I'm telling you something good right now. The heavy cream is like a secret. And whenever you go into expensive restaurants and they serve like really good macaroni and cheese, that's what they use.
So no.
So as you see, I've used so far Velveeta, also mild cheddar, the butter with olive oil, eggs, and heavy cream. You want some hidden macaroni and cheese? I'm trying to tell you, this will do it.
Put some bacon in.
Let me do that so that they don't know what I'm fixing as I'm fixing it. I mean, until I'm fixing it. Why don't you do your own cooking show on your channel, Mr. Big Chuck, Little Chuck? You already did a haul, didn't you? With some used clothing. Can you zoom in for me, Chuck, so I can show them? Do you see how the heavy cream is already creating it to be, and it's not even baked yet, and it's not even hot anymore. But do you see how the heavy cream is created it's a different texture. It's almost similar to the texture you would get if you already baked it. So you can imagine what it's going to be once I put all of the cheese and all of the other ingredients. What time is that?
Yeah. 5 minutes.
Now if you notice we haven't seasoned it yet because I don't want to over season it. So what I'm going to do is, because we separated it so that the ingredients are incorporated throughout the whole dish, but the seasoning we're going to do last. We're going to do that last once all the noodles is combined. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add that other portion that we have reserved of noodles. And we've already added 2 eggs, so in this portion I'm only going to add 1 egg. So for a dish this size, you probably want to add about 3 eggs to it. What's wrong, Cody? Mama's cooking for you for Thanksgiving.
You know it's nap time.
It's turkey day. Yeah, Daddy's going to take a break. No, Mommy needs that because Mommy ready to start burning in this kitchen. And Mommy going to put her hair up in a minute.
snap it.
After this, macaroni and cheese will go to my head. I love to use me. Anyway. What time is it?
3 minutes.
3 more minutes before the thing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 3 more minutes. 4:40. We got 4 minutes.
Alright. As you can see, I added some more butter with olive oil. And I've also added 1 more egg. Now what we're going to do now is just add the additional cheese that we have reserved. And then we're going to season it. Foodie, mommy's cooking right now. Oh, and add some more heavy cream as well. Want some cheese? Come get some cheese. This boy loves shredded cheese. He will not eat, but he will eat shredded cheese anytime.
We get off with 1 piece of cheese. 1 shredded piece of cheese.
Then we're still going to reserve some of this cheese because we're going to top it right before we put it in the oven with yet some more cheese. So basically you're going to be asking me, can we have some mac with that cheese? Because it's going to be that cheese.
We're about to grab the cheese.
It's going to be cheesy if little Chuck doesn't eat all the cheese. Don't shake your head though, because that's what I'm saying to you.
Cheese one.
Huh? Yeah. More heavy cream.
This boy.
Now we can add the salt and pepper because we're going to have to stir it again. Being careful and mindful that people's taste buds are completely different. Nobody's is the same. So you don't want to over season because of course you can add some once you're done or individually to each plate. Chuck is not a huge salt eater, but we like black pepper. That looked like a lot, but for this amount of noodles it's not. And also, noodles have a tendency to soak up seasoning. So. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and top the rest of this. Make sure it's seasoned well. Make sure it's cheesy. And then I'll see you guys in a second. And we'll start plating, actually not plating it, but putting it in the oven. So.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.